Yo, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I just want to. Sorry if you hear noise and music and stuff in the background, but I just want to talk about this weird legend that I just because I'm not a Bible believer reader, but I'm also like I love paranormal shows and legends and stuff like that because you never know. God is infinite and eternal, and you never know what's out there, what He made. But there is this place in Alaska I just discovered. Um, and basically, there was a span of like 36 people that ended up being murdered there and went missing. There's almost 40 people, I think, over like a 20 or 30-year time period. And the name of the place is called Portlock, Alaska, or what was. You can go there now. Most of it's grown up. There's still like I think a couple shacks or buildings left or whatever, but one of the eyewitnesses, he was a hunter, and he said when he bent over, something jumped on his back, and like started hitting him and like beating him and stuff. And his dogs were able to scare what it was away. And he finally was able to get his dogs and get his sled hooked up, and made it to the hospital before he eventually died of internal bleeding and injuries. And this man basically on his deathbed said that it was a Bigfoot. It was something big, hairy, and this man was literally on his deathbed, and that's what he said that he saw. But anyways, that's what a lot of the witnesses said that they saw. And you can go to this place today. What was um, Portlock, Alaska? That's what it was. It's still there. Um, but I used to laugh at the whole Sasquatch idea or whatever. But it's really weird. This is not just a myth. You can actually go to this place, and the town's just it's empty. So this whole town, finally, they had enough, and the whole town just left. The whole town left, and to me, that's really really odd and really really weird for a whole town just to get up and leave. Um, so you can look at pictures of it. You can actually go there. Um, it's called Portlock, Alaska, is the name of the town. It's not a joke. It's not a myth. You can literally go there, see it for yourself. You can look at pictures of it. It's there. And supposedly these people's great grandchildren will not go there to this day. They won't go there because they believe that he's there. Um, so they won't go there. Um, and you can laugh at the idea of Bigfoot if you want, but I'm not anymore since I found that out and watched a documentary about it. I'm not gonna laugh because It's one thing for a family or a couple of families or a couple of people to leave, but for a whole town to leave, that's pretty weird. Um, Something pretty major had to happen for that whole town to just get up and leave. At least in my opinion, it did. Um, so and my mom seen something when she was younger. It wasn't a Bigfoot. It was some kind of craft, spacecraft, UFO, call it what you want. And you can even ask her until this day. And she actually remembers it. Um, so don't write people off just because you think the idea kind of sounds stupid. Because when you come across a story like that, um, and it's not a myth, Portlock, Alaska is a legit place. It used to be a whole town, and for whatever reason, the whole town got up and left. And you laugh at ideas, like that and stuff. You laugh at ideas of Bigfoot and whatever else, but when you're confronted with a story like that, um, when the whole town just leaves, and a lot of people give their eyewitness testimony, and a dying man on his deathbed basically gives his last testimony, then you kind of, I don't know, you don't laugh at it no more. So I encourage you to research the story. If you're into that kind of thing, I personally am, because I know a lot of people kind of laugh at the idea of Bigfoot, but when you research that story, the idea of something like that existing is not a joke anymore. So I don't know. What do you guys think?